Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about the things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. So we've seen Goku's top 10 greatest moments, and after so many requests on Vegeta's top 10 moments, I think it's time we make it happen. For some reason you're all asking for Frieza's top 10 as well, but we'll get there eventually. Vegeta is everyone's favorite bad boy character in anime, and as much as we've all asked Toriyama that he deserves more, I think this list should pretty much show us that he has been at the top of his game. And yes, we still want to see him reach Super Saiyan 3 form, even though Super Saiyan God is much more powerful. But hey, maybe he could become stronger than Goku if we compare them. But anyways, before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to Joshua Holmes, Kevin, Adolfo Cruz, ID616, 7171 Megatron, oh yes, King Lee, and SHDO Beast. Thank you guys so much for your support for the show. Now, let's begin. Number 10, Vegeta vs. Android 18. This one was one of those moments you'll hear me say that filler isn't too bad when it comes to hyping up a fight. There are many times where it fails, but in the manga version of this fight, it doesn't last long enough. Vegeta had finally become Super Saiyan and his Kaki meter was at its highest, but the moment the androids 17 and 18 appeared, Vegeta went back to being second best. But this fight was still a kick-ass fight, going wherever, fighting in a freeway, then up in the mountain roads. I mean, this was intense. The outcome was not on Vegeta's side, but he still showed us that even with a broken arm, he still won't give up. Number 9. Kid Vegeta vs. Cybermen. When we were first introduced to the Cybermen, we saw how strong they were, and although they were defeated by Tien, Krillin, and Piccolo, their power level was similar to Raditz. So even though they don't seem very strong, they still have much potential, and they put up a fight against the Z Fighters. But after watching Bardock, father of Goku, we were shown that while Vegeta was a kid, he trained by taking down groups of Cybermen all at once. This was a great demonstration of Vegeta's incredible power even as a kid. Chances are Goku could not possibly take him down or take down at least one Cyberman if he were at Vegeta's age as a kid. Number 8. Vegeta kills Nappa. Nappa was one tough opponent during the Saiyan saga, and no matter what tactics the Z Fighters came up with, it didn't work against Nappa. He was just too strong. But they put up a really good fight against him, and let's face it, if Vegeta told him to go all out and kill them all at once, Nappa could have simply used his exploding wave attack and wiped them all out. When Goku finally arrived, he proved that his training paid off and easily defeated Nappa. But then Vegeta demonstrated his power by eliminating Nappa with only one attack. That was the moment we knew the real fight was just about to begin. Number 7. Vegeta vs. Android 19. As I mentioned in number 10, Vegeta had finally become a Super Saiyan, and his first victim was Android 19. The poor fat bastard. The last person you want to be is the guy who takes on Vegeta after he learned a new ability or special move, or both. This was also the first time we saw him perform the final flash. Damn, that android got fucked from the start. First his face, then his hands, and finally his head. Now we just need some wolves to show up and pick up all those chubby robot parts. Number 6. Vegeta vs. Semi-Perfect Cell. Another moment where Vegeta gets his mojo back. After Vegeta had lost the fight against Android 18, Goku told him about the miracles of working out in the hyperbolic time chamber, so he quickly rushed on over and started training with Trunks. The results were incredible as he easily handled Cell in his semi-perfect form. Cell became a tackle dummy for Vegeta as he literally stood no chance against him. Vegeta's cockiness sadly gets the best of him in the end as he allowed Cell to absorb Android 18, but imagine if he just simply killed Cell and didn't allow him to absorb 18. Then their future would have been changed and Goku would have still been alive, and with that, Goku would have never reached Super Saiyan 3. More things would happen that would change, and sure, I can explain them all here, but that's best left for a what-if video. Number 5. Ginyu Force Killing Spree. I've mentioned before that Vegeta has killed many characters, and the ones he mostly took care of was the Ginyu Force. Vegeta cut off Goldo's head, he beat the shit out of Rikum and then blew his ass off when Rikum could do nothing about it. He landed his knee on Berter's neck, blasted Jeese into oblivion, beat the shit out of Ginyu and nearly squashed him as a frog. He would have done it too if it wasn't for Goku. Number 4. Vegeta vs. Golden Frieza. Vegeta may not have acted like this was something he was always waiting for. In fact, it almost looked like he forgot about everything Frieza ever did to him. But I'd like to think that he pretended to not care and make it look like he was simply beating up another opponent. It may have been short, unfair, and Goku may have been the one who turned his lights off, but we were all glad to see Vegeta be the one who kicks his ass in the end. I wonder whether this fight will be episodes long when they get to this part on Dragon Ball Super. Number 3. Vegeta vs. Goku. This was the start of Vegeta's badassery. Originally Piccolo was Goku's rival, but as soon as Vegeta entered the series, we were in for a hell of a surprise. Toriyama has stated that Vegeta is not his favorite character at all, but he knows that he is the most fan-favorite character of the series. I love this fight even though it wasn't all about Vegeta taking on Goku. Gohan jumped in, Krillin jumped in, even Yajirobe lended his help to try to put an end to Vegeta. But no matter what they did to Vegeta, he would still get back up and fight. I mean, not even the Spirit Bomb took him out. I still remember my first time seeing this fight as a kid, and I was so surprised with the punishment Vegeta took, and I was kind of glad that he got away in the end. Number 2. Vegeta's Sacrifice. In the Buu Saga, Vegeta allowed himself to be controlled by Babidi in order to become stronger than he already was. This was the moment he became known as Majin Vegeta. Some could say this was also Vegeta in his Super Saiyan 2 form. But the moment he took on Majin Buu, he wasn't strong enough to put up a fight, and he knew what Majin Buu was capable of, so he was left with only one choice in mind. If he can't defeat him, then chances are Goku won't be able to defeat him either. So the only option is to take him down with self-destruct. I wasn't aware that a Saiyan can kill themselves by unleashing all their strength, but this was the moment we all felt like we were proud of Vegeta. For once, he wasn't thinking about himself. Number 1. Vegeta defends Bulma. So the fight between Goku and Vegeta was fierce and possibly the best fight in the series, but this is the top 10 best moments of Vegeta, and after so many years of knowing these characters, I would have never expected to see Vegeta get extremely angry over someone smacking Bulma. Vegeta took on Beerus, the God of Destruction, and stood zero chances at overcoming this fight. But the moment Beerus hit Bulma, we got an incredible surprise from Vegeta. His power level went higher than Goku in Super Saiyan 3. I have no idea what his power level was, but it was enough to hurt Beerus. Okay, so Beerus wasn't really hurt, but it was more than what anyone could do to him who wasn't a Super Saiyan God. Vegeta mentioned that he's going to become a Super Saiyan God on his own, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. That's it for the top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, put a thumbs up. And if there are any other videos you would love to request, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you want a shout out, a video request, or you want to ask me a question for the next Q&A video, I strongly recommend you post that one on my Facebook page. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out a lot. And I'll be sure to let you know when I post up more videos. As for now, this is Score saying have an awesome day.